Hello, my name is Jamesia. Have you ever felt like your mood has changed and it's hard to control it? More people than you think deals with the urge of feeling very sad or depressed on many accounts. The feeling of depression could occur from the lack of self-value, grieving from a loss, or even daily life troubles. According to the website of National Institute of Mental Health, depression is the most common mental disorder in the United States. This topic made me feel as though people need to know the warning signs behind depression to help themselves or even save someone else. You will get a better concept of depression. Today, I will first tell you what depression is, secondly, what causes it and the symptoms, and thirdly, how to treat it and bypass it. Now that we covered that, let's go into exactly what is depression. What is depression? Many people don't know. Depression is a mental disorder characterized by a constant depressed mood or loss of interest in activity, causing significant impairment in daily life. According to Psychology Today, a magazine published every 2 months in the United States since 1967, said, our confusion could lead us to neglect this serious condition that requires treatment or even overreact to a normative emotion, which is sadness. For example, my friend didn't want to believe that she was depressed. She was running from getting the professional help that she needed. She tried avoiding it for so long until it got too far of hand and she tried to harm herself. This is important because if people knew the difference between sadness and depression, it would be easier to cope with. Depression is not an easy topic to talk about, and that's why so many people try not to acknowledge it. Now that we have covered what depression is, let's move on to what its symptoms is and what causes it. According to Healthline, an American website and provider of health information, said, major depression can cause a variety of symptoms. Some could affect your mood and others could affect your body. Symptoms may be ongoing, come and go. The symptoms of depression could be experienced differently between men, women, and children. The symptoms can range from mood, such as aggressiveness, emotional well-being, such as intense sadness, ability to concentrate on certain activities or tasks you are trying to complete, sleep patterns such as sleeping too much or restless sleep. Behavior and physical well-being are the ones that alters your life the most. Behavior such as loss of interest, uses of drugs, thoughts of suicide, withdrawing from social engagement with friends or family or even hobbies, getting into more trouble, which could be in school or outside with the law, or even feeling tired very easily. Physical well-being could include things such as headaches, weight going up and down, struggling to maintain a stable appetite, having digestive problems, or an increase of cramps and pains throughout your body. Also, according to Healthline, there are several possible causes of depression. They could range from biological or even indirect. Common causes of depression is family history, early childhood trauma, brain structure, medical condition, and drug use. About 21% of people who have a substance use problem also experience a difficult time of dealing with depression. In addition to these causes, other risk factors to depression could include low self-esteem, personal history, certain medication, stressful events, or even financial problems. Now that we have covered what causes depression and its symptoms, let's talk about how to treat it or bypass it. According to NAMI, which stands for National Alliance on Mental Illness, says, many treatment options are available for depression, but the treatment works depends on the type of depression you have and how severe it is. For most people, therapy and medication give the best results when they are combined together rather than just taking it alone. But this is something that you will need to review with your healthcare provider. Everyone has a different track of dealing with depression, so they can help you set a track record of what to do daily. Treatments to help with depression could include therapy talk, support groups, medication, brain stimulation therapy, experimental treatments, or even psychoeducation. According to Better Work, an online portal that provides direct-to-consumer access to behavioral health services, says a 2004 report says that some studies seem to show how many experts are convinced that medication are more effective when they are combined with therapy talk. Leading a balanced lifestyle can help you manage symptoms of depression. Some suggestions are: acknowledge the early symptoms right away. Partner with your healthcare provider more than often. Know what to do in a crisis like this. Avoid any drugs or alcohol. Get physically active. Do not just lay around in bed. Find emotional support from people who also deal with depression. They can also help you find new ways to cope with it. To sum up things, I hope that you have learned about depression. You now know what depression is, you know what causes it, the main key symptoms, and how to properly treat it and bypass it. By knowing what depression is, you now know how to help yourself if you ever get stuck in this situation. Also, it's important that you know to even help someone else who can't control it. Being able to save your life or someone else from a dark place is a huge accomplishment. Keep fighting. The hotline for depression is 1-800-273-TALK. Once again, the hotline for depression is 1-800-273-TALK.